Okay, so double story means 3 plus 3, 6 meters. Then above that your tank is there. That means there should be a minimum water column of say 7 meters or 8 meters. Or you can say that a minimum of 0.8 kg pressure to be maintained at the point of supply. Is it at the point of supply? In that case, what is there? If you maintain a pressure of say 1.5 kg or 2 kg in the system, you will be getting sufficient pressure in the top of the second story building. Is it? Similarly, it is given if it is 3 story, it is 1.7 to 2, then 3 to 6, it is 2 to 4, etc. However, if you want to provide the water to the 10 story, we have to provide 5.5 to 7 kg pressure. That means 70 meters of water column. That is not usually provided, or it is very difficult to maintain that much pressure in the system, since it affects the entire meters, and again it will be too costly to provide a high pressure in the system, since your pipeline has to take care of that much pressure. And if you know, we also know the pipe, if you want to have a high pressure, then the quality of pipe or the pressure rating must be that much higher, and then it will be too costly. So usually it is not being provided, and what is usual practice, we are providing a pressure of residual pressure of what is that, it is 22 meters at the highest point. That means the highest point, the terminal pressure will be 2.2 kg per centimeter square. That is what usually we do. And then others, for other people, those who are having 6 story or 10 story building, then they have to collect the water in their ground level in storage reservoirs, and then they have to pump it. Okay, that is the normal practice. These are the standards to be maintained, and the different type of supply. Is it? So we have discussed the gravity system, then gravity and pumping, and the third is pumping system, and the pressure to be maintained in each distribution system. Okay, that is what we were discussing. Now coming to the system of water supply. So system of water supply means it is how to supply water. That means whether we want to supply the water continuously, or whether we want to supply the water intermittently. We know that when we design the system, that means when we plan the system, we took the demand of water, or the per capita demand of water, or a per person demand, we took it for 24 hours. Is it? All on average 24 hours, what would be the total demand for a person to sustain their life? That is what we explained, or what we designed. Is it? Now that means within 24 hours we have to supply that much quantity. For example, if we design the system for 150 liters per capita per day, 150 liters you have to supply to a person within 24 hours, within a period of 24 hours. It is not it is not within 8 hours, it is not within 12 hours, but you have to supply within a period of 24 hours. Then we can plan whether that quantity to be supplied at 8 hours, within 8 hours, or whether you have to supply within 24 hours, even though the demand is for 24 hours. That is here what we are going to discuss. That is the system of water supply. There are two types of systems. That is, one is the continuous system, and two is the intermittent system, or intermittent supply and continuous supply. First one, the continuous supply water is available for 24 hours. It is the most suitable system if the consumption is metered and charged volumetrically. Otherwise, wastage and leakage will be more. So, what is explained here? You imagine there is a public water supply system in your location, and you are having a pipe connection. The pipe connection is a meter